My dear students, as you receive your degrees today, I request you to look at the person seated before you. There could not have been a more meaningful chief guest for the first convocation of a tribal university than our beloved Rashtrapati ji. Her own life is the finest answer to the question of why institutions like this university matter. Rashtrapati ji was born in Upparabeda, a small tribal village in Odisha's Mayurbhanj district. In those days, reaching school itself meant walking long distances. Higher education for tribal girls was rare, yet she became the first woman from her village to complete graduation. That single step changed not only her own future, but the aspiration of countless young girls who came after her. Before entering politics, she chose to become a teacher at the Sri Aurobindo Integral Education Center in Rairangpur. She often says that teaching gave her the greatest satisfaction because it allowed her to shape lives before she ever shaped public policy. That is a reminder that leadership begins with service. Her public life was never built on privilege. She started as a councillor in the Rairangpur Notified Area Council, later became its vice chairperson, an MLA, minister in Odisha, governor of Jharkhand, and finally the president of India. Every milestone was earned step by step through years of public service. But what makes Rashtrapati ji's journey extraordinary is not only the offices she has held, it is the burdens she has carried. Between 2009 and 14, she lost her elder son, her younger son, her husband, her mother, and her brother. Few among us can imagine such grief. Yet she decided not to surrender to despair. She immersed herself in spirituality, returned to public service with renowned resolve, and transformed personal suffering into compassion for others. When she took oath as the President of India in 2022, she said, "My election is proof that the poor in India can not only dream, but can also fulfill those dreams." Those were not ceremonial words. They reflected a life lived against the odds. Today, when a tribal child looks at Rashtrapati Bhavan, they no longer see a distant institution. They see someone who once studied in a village, worked as a teacher, traveled village roads, faced unbearable personal loss, and yet never lost faith in education, democracy, or service.